So let me tell you this. All right, Bern, let me tell you this. Tonight, I'm at jujitsu, doing a little jits, right? Little jits
Okay.
for the show. Little
Jitsing it
jits
up.
for the show. No big deal. Little jits for the show.
You
Okay?
rolling, you training. You rolling or you training?
Doing a little both. Doing a little
Okay.
both. Doing a little
Okay.
both. Right? So, but one of the moves we were reviewing tonight, because I had to coach the kids class. And then after coaching the kids class, there's the adults class, right? And I'm in there with my guy Tubbs. And me and him, he's a brown belt, fucking bad dude, Tubbs, right? But he
Good
always
nickname
helps
too.
me out. He's great. He's also one of my assistant soccer coaches. Great dude, right? Fan of the show, listener show.
So you and Tubbs are tight.
Tubbs is my guy. Love Tubbs. So, but tonight we're going over guillotines, right? By
Mm-hmm.
like towards the end, and the guillotine is where you come under and you fucking. I'll tell you. I'll
You're
tell you
cranking.
this. Oh, you're cranking, Daddy. You're cranking right here, right here, right here. I'll tell you this, Bern. I probably have never been closer to Ava Devine as far as like a sore throat.
Yeah?
It was, oh, baby. I was
Like a baby fucking kitten?
This is what Ava Devine feels like after Backdoor Sluts 9, Dad. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Talk
boy.
about a sore gullet. Woo!
Well, you sound great. You sound great.
Hey, speaking of sounding great, this is the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, he's Bern Podcasy, and that's Liam Reese. Tonight, we're going to go over some NFL stuff, going to have a lot of fun. We all nailed our picks again. But we're going to get started on that. We obviously have nothing to vent about because we are fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. And as we're recording, they're currently playing right now at 0-0 at halftime. Update on the score there. Thank you. You're welcome. We're going to kick it over to Benoit Payud-Cassé. He's divorced. He's single. And he's a Giants fan. And I don't know what's the worst of that. So go ahead, Bern.
It's a photo finish, probably. But I mean, what's that line from the Chappelle Show? What does he say? Like, what can I say about Buck Nasty's mama that hasn't already been said about Afghanistan? Like that's what it's like being a Giants fan. So yesterday, the Giants blow yet another fourth quarter lead. The Giants have now given up 75 points in the fourth quarter over the last 4 games. That's not this season. That is 75 points in the fourth quarter over the last 4 games.
I mean,
they have now lost 11 straight road games, which is a franchise record. 11 straight road games. They played 5 road games this year. In 4 of those road games, they had a 10-point lead in the second half and won none of them. Let me give you a couple examples of some real fun numbers here, okay? Against the Cowboys, Broncos, and Bears, the Giants had a 92.3, 99.3, and 96.9 chance of winning late in the fourth quarter. The Giants lost all of them. The odds of that happening, 1 in 60,000. 1 in 60,000. So today we paid the price. We played the blood price, not the iron price, not the gold price. And Brian Dable was given his walking papers. That's right. We now have no head coach again. We'll be going on to our 5th head coach in the last 8 years.
Yikes.
Guys make it about now. Brian Dable only won Coach of the Year his first year, went 9-6-1, made the playoffs, beat Minnesota, only to follow that up with a 3-win season, only to follow it up with a 4-win season, only to get halfway through what is now a 2-win season. So we will be starting over again.
Sacrifice their franchise quarterback or their rookie quarterback.
Jaxson Dart. We found out today, which may have been the most damning thing about Dable. There are 25 designed Jaxson Dart runs in the playbook. 25 designed runs for Jaxson Dart in the playbook. You have a quarterback who's a little bit reckless. He's young, right? A lot of young guys get out there. They get battered around for a year or two till they realize, like, okay, holy shit, like I'm not going to last long if I keep doing this. 25 runs in the playbook. For some strange reason, Shane Bowen, our defensive coordinator, is still there. which I thought we probably roll with Dable till the end of the year. I thought for sure that guy was getting sacrificed on an altar in front of John Marr's house last night. But no, apparently John Marr was at the facility this morning at 5:30, either before or after his cancer treatments, waiting for Brian Dable to show up so he could let him know he would no longer be the head coach of the New York Giants. Mike Kafka, former Eagles assistant and Giants offensive coordinator, will take over as the interim coach for the rest of the season. It's fucking unbelievable. If you would have told me that when they put their money behind Jaxson Dart, when Dable threw in his lot with Jaxson Dart, and it looked like Dart was going to be the answer, I would have said Dable gets through the season no matter what. You know,
right,
that was going to be his guy.
If Scadaboo's still here, he gets through the season.
Scadaboo, Neighbors, they're still here. They might win some games. But at the very least, looking at it, record aside, going, hey, that's the guy he wanted. That's the guy he convinced the GM to trade up for. And we've seen from Dart, and it looks like he's going to be a guy who could be our guy for the next couple of years. I would have said there's no way Dable will be safe. But 4 straight fourth quarter blown leads.
Yeah.
The inability to win on the road. The fact
the one
that
against Denver, too, was so brutal.
That was a 99.3% chance of winning. The fact that we have this can't evaluate kickers or punchers. We have Graham Gano. We have Young Ho Koo. We have our fucking Scottish punter kicking off. Like, just simple things that should be, like, handled. Like, I don't know if Graham Gano has pictures of somebody in the front office, but, like, normally when a guy's that unavailable and that bad, you just cut him and get a new kicker. It's not rocket science. Right. You just do it. For some reason, we're playing
no Feagles. Why would you keep him? He's no coffin corner.
He's no coffin corner. So the Giants will now be looking for a new head coach going into next year.
There you go.
One of the names that I heard who threw his hat into the ring right away was none other than the corpse of Bill Belichick. I will go on record right now.
Do it.
If the New York Giants hire Bill Belichick to be their head coach, I will not watch a snap next season.
Really?
I will not watch a snap because he's fucking cooked, dude. He's cooked.
He is.
He's cooked.
I agree.
You just think like his philosophy on coaching football. It's just it's like Joe when they brought Joe Gibbs back in Washington. They're like, what are you doing? This guy doesn't have it anymore.
I'm excited about Dart. He ain't Tom Brady. Okay, so like,
you're just saying like his style of coaching and his philosophy of coaching the game is passing by. This isn't how you win anymore.
It's not how the modern NFL works. He proved his last 8 years with the Patriots he cannot draft anymore. North Carolina is a laughingstock. His girlfriend is on the staff. We cannot bring that mess to New York. John Gruden apparently is bucking for the gig.
I like Gruden.
Love Gruden.
I like Gruden too. The point is, welcome to another fucking circus offseason for the New York Giants.
Jesus.
Everything will be up in the air.
I feel bad for you, but I don't, because you guys are constant the worst. You deserve everything that happens to you because you're assholes. All right, let's move on. Couple numbies real quick. Some numbies. I know you love a good numbies from that game. The Giants lost 20-24 to the Chicago Bears. Jaxson Dart, 19 for 29, 242 yards, no tutties, no picks. Russell Wilson, 3 for 7, 45 yards. Tyrone Tracy Jr., 14 carries, 71 yards. Jaxson Dart had 6 carries for 66. Devin Singletary, related to Mike.
And 2 tutties. Dart had 2 tutties on the ground.
Yeah, Dart had two tutties on the ground. You're right. Devin Singletary, is he related to Mike?
It doesn't appear so.
All right. Your leading receiver was Theo Johnson, 7 catches for 75 yards. Darius Slayton had 4 receptions for 89. And then on the other side, Young Caleb, 20 for 36. He had 16 missed pass attempts. He had 220 yards, 1 tug job in the air. And then our boy old Swifty, 13 carries for 80 yards. Caleb Williams had 8 rushes for 63 yards and a rushing tuggy. And then their leading receiver was Rome Adunze, 6 receptions, 86 yards, and 1 tug job. So, all right, that's the numbies for the Giants and the Bears. Let's move it on. Let's move it on down the road, and let's recap another stellar week of picks. We nailed every one of them. Isn't that correct, Bern?
That is incorrect, Matt. We'll start right. I mean, might as well start with that game. So let's get it out of the way. After our first week of picks, we did picks for week 8. Liam was in the lead 8-6-6. 8-6-6. Liam dominated the first week. The second week, Matt hit 8, I hit 6, Liam hit 4. So coming into this week of picks, Matt was up 14-12-12. 14-12-12. Both Matt and Liam picked up a game on me in the aforementioned Giants-Bears game. I, for some reason, like a sucker, stuck with my Giants. These guys hooked up with the Bears, looked good for a while, looked bad at the end, moving right along. We'll go to a little redemption for your boy, Uncle Bernie. It was the Thursday night game, Denver laying 9.5. I was the only one who had the gumption, the tenacity, and the temerity to take the dog shit Las Vegas Raiders. That was a 10-7 game.
Well, what was the spread on
Denver?
that?
9.5.
Oh, so yeah, that was like, I mean, dude, dog shit game. I mean, Denver didn't wait till the fourth quarter to score all their points for the first time this year. But yeah, this was a nothing going game. This is a toilet. I mean, Liam, you've said it a million times, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. These in division games, what you can't call it. They're traps. Every one of them's a trap, right, Liam?
After this week, moving forward, if it's over a touchdown, and if the underdog is over a touchdown in a division game, I'm taking the underdog. If they're on the road and it's over 10, I'm taking the underdog. If it's a division game, you have to do it, dude. You have to.
Yeah. Great strategy. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that strategy.
For the division rivalry games specifically.
Division specific, yeah. Agreed. Yeah. Okay, good. You guys want some numbies from this shit fest?
Sure.
Really nothing.
I mean, there aren't many.
There aren't many. Geno Smith was 16 for 26, 143 yards and 1 interception. Ashton Janty, 19 carries, 60 yards with 1 tug job. That was their only points. And then for the Bronkowskis, we got Bo Nix, 16 for 28, 150 yards in the air, 1 tug job, 2 interceptions. And then J.K. Dobbins, 18 carries for 77 yards. Leading receiver for the Bronkowskis was Troy Franklin, 5 receptions, 40 yards with 1 tugger. I mean, really a nothing. I mean, this is your Thursday night prime time that people have come to know and hate. You know, like these Thursday night games can really shit the bed. But hey, it happened. It's good. We're done. Let's move on. Yeah. What do you got next, Benoit Payut?
Yeah, thankfully the Raiders missed a field goal in the fourth quarter of that game, sparing us from having to watch a second of overtime. Now, this guys, it started off good. Our first dick shake and triple shake. We took the Colts in. Was it Berlin? They were in Berlin, right? They were in Berlin. And they barely snuck it out. Colts laying 5.5. They won by 6. We all get the W on that one. Barely snuck it out over Hotlanta. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor continuing to be stupid. Danny Dimes got back on track a little bit. Had a rough game the week before. Played pretty well, especially down the stretch in this one.
Yeah.
But we skin of our dicks got out of this one.
Oh, guys! I mean, thank God I got that extra skin. You know.
Can I just say that, Matt? Can I just say that game was like really fun? The Berlin crowd, they were fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, they're the best, dude.
Of the overseas games, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to it in the past, but those fans in Berlin were fucking great, dude.
Guys, little story, right? Little story. So when NFL Europe started, they had 6 teams in 6 different countries. By the end of NFL Europe, they had 6 teams, and 4 of them were in Germany. For whatever reason, the Germans just dug the game. So as teams would fold up, they just move another one to Germany. But for whatever reason, the Germans really dig football. And if you want to hear people get excited on a field goal or extra point, go to Europe. They love their kicking over there. They love them some kicking over there.
Also, I mean, like, we've seen pay-per-views. Like, they had the Bash in Berlin this year in WWE. The crowd was fucking red hot. Liam, right? Do you remember this? Red hot. So they were so good. So I could totally see it. Some numbies from this game. The Falcons, Michael Penis Jr., 12 for 28. So not great in the air. 177 yards with 1 tugger. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries, 84 yards. Tyler Algier. Fuck me. 11 carries, 57 yards, 2 tug jobs. Drake London, 6 receptions, 104 yards, and a tugger. And then for our boys, the Colts, Danny Dimes comes back, 19 for 26, 255 yards in the air, 1 tug job, 1 interception. Jonathan Taylor. I'm saying it twice because it's that nice.
Monster.
32 carries, 244 yards on the ground, 7.6 yards a carry on average with 3 under the blanket, spit in your palm tuggers, just dominating performance. It's like we're talking Derrick Henry high school, numbers here. Really great stuff.
One of those tutties was an 83-yarder too. 83-yard.
He's making a serious case for MVP, for a running back to win MVP finally.
Yeah,
statistically,
well, not finally, but you know what I mean, like this day and age.
Dude, if they end up with 13, 14 wins, how can you not? Right? Especially if he fucking carries them the whole way. He's going to be everyone's number 1 fantasy pick next year. Also, lead receiver in this game for the Colts, Tyler Warren, again, continues to impress. Shout out Penn State alum. 8 receptions, 99 yards. And then Alec Pierce, 4 receptions for 84 yards and a tugger. Honestly, Daniel Dimes needed a good comeback. He did have the 1 pick, but overall did play well. He had 7 rushes for 53 yards as well. So he's looking at an over 300 yards total day. So not bad for him. We needed to see it. We needed to see him bounce back. It was a long road trip in Germany playing a tough opponent. Bern, what'd you got to say?
I said, shout out to the NFL. We have been sending Europe our absolute fucking dog trash garbage for the last several years every week. The European games are never good.
Mm-mm.
They always
suck. Always Miami and the Jets.
Yeah. Like Liam said, this was a fun game to watch. It was back and forth. The Colts need to come back. Offensive production, defensive production. Jonathan Taylor with statistically
big plays.
The best game a running back has had this season. It's the best running back performance this season. And the good people of Berlin got to enjoy it.
You know what? And they deserve it. The Germans, honestly, as a people, they've never done anything really to hurt anybody. So they deserve something nice to finally happen to them. Right, Bern? Do you agree with that, Bern? Do you agree with that statement?
100%. I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Moving right along.
Moving right along. Keep it moving.
To our next. Now, guys, that was a successful Dick Shake and Triple Shake. We have back-to-back absolute disaster Dick Shake and Triple Shakes coming here. The first one being the Carolina Panthers at home against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
The Panthers, we said last week, they're starting to look real. They're 5-4. People are talking about them for the playoffs, but if they can't go home and beat the Saints, then they're probably a sack of shit.
They had a road win in Green Bay. Like, what?
Yeah. Come on.
And they go home and lay an absolute egg. What was his final? Was it 17-10, 17-7?
17-7. 17-7 New Orleans Saints.
So, I mean, Carolina, you're not real. You fake, you pretend, you're not real. Your quarterback can't see over the line. And we can get to some numbers in a minute, but I don't think there's very good ones. We also Dick Shaked our Triple Shake in a hilarious way. All of us taking Jacksonville. All of us covering the Jacksonville plus 1.5 on that game until the very last play of the game.
Yeah,
very last play of the game, where we're all hoping that Trevor Lawrence can complete a long pass so we can see if this kid Little on their team is going to kick an 75-yarder. The kid's got the record now. He's got the leg. We want to see him bomb one. Instead, Lawrence gets hit. Right. Fumbles the ball into the air. It gets returned 35 yards for not only a loss, but an absolute heartbreaking backdoor cover for the Houston Texans.
What does that tell you about a team where the fan base, the most exciting thing they're looking for is a fucking kick? Like, what are we doing here? I mean, this is brutal. Let's get some numbies on this. So for the Jags and Texans game, Trevor Lawrence, 13 for 23, 158 yards, 1 tug job, 1 pick. Travis Etienne Jr., 16 carries, 58 yards with a tugger. And then for lead receiver, really, they didn't spread it around much. I mean, Jacoby Myers had 3 receptions for 41 yards, but not a lot. I mean, Trevor Lawrence really didn't do a lot in the air this game. And then the Texan, Davis Mills, 45 pass attempts. I mean, they're letting it fly. So 27 for 45, 292 yards, 2 tug jobs, 1 Piccadilly. Jaquavius Marks, 14 carries, 63 yards, and 1 tugger. Lead receiver, we had Nico Collins had 7 receptions for 136 yards, and then Dalton Schultz had 7 receptions for 53 yards and a tugger. So, I mean, your boy Davis Mills slinging it around. So it looks like they're using the same offense for CJ whatever, right?
Stroud?
Stroud. Like, it seems like they're using the same offense they would for him, but just putting Davis Mills in and saying, hey, if you can make this work, let's make this work. But they should have lost this game. They got to get me on this. So,
listen, the Texans scored 26 points in the fourth quarter of this game. So Jacksonville got up early and then sat on their thumbs and let Davis Mills carve them up and down the field. Daddy. Jacksonville, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Do you guys want numbies from the New Orleans Carolina game?
Not really.
Then we don't need them. Moving on. What do you got next?
Number one, now we have Liam, our resident genius, starting to separate himself a little bit from the pack here. Liam was the only one who had the courage to take the Miami Dolphins, catching 9.5 at home against the Buffalo Bills. And I'll tell you what.
What are we doing?
I don't know. This game ended up being 13-30, and it didn't even look that close. It was
Miami was doing
in control of this game from Jump Street until the very end. I don't know what happened with Buffalo. It's starting to look like Josh Allen. They ask, I mean, he does everything for that team. They really need him to, because if he has a slightly off day, they look very pedestrian.
Dude, I'll tell you, it's the same formula 2 weeks in a row with the Dolphins where they don't let Tua fuck it up too much. I mean, he only had 21 pass attempts and he threw 2 picks. You know, he was 15 for 21, 173 yards, 2 tug jobs, 2 picks. But really, I mean, you know,
A-Chain.
A-Chain, 22 carries, 174 yards, 2 tug jobs. I mean, they've really been, you know,
he's the real deal. You know,
McDaniels is like, look, Tua, you fucked me too many times. We're running the fucking ball now. This is what we're doing, you know. But like, Liam, this fits into your new strategy of like, in division games, dogs, like, dude, what the spread on this?
Especially a
Bills
home dog.
Getting 9.5.
Bills were giving
home dog 9.5. You got to take that. Division rivals. Sorry, but you got to take that.
You're so right. So right.
And the craziest thing is,
so right.
We were ready to hand Mike. We thought Mike McDaniels was absolute toast like 3-4 weeks ago, like completely done. All the reports coming in now is the locker room is completely behind him, absolutely behind him. Yeah. Mike McDaniels outlasted Brian fucking Table.
Think about this too.
Which I didn't think would be the case.
Not 4 weeks, not a couple weeks into the season. I didn't.
Let me tell you this.
Nope.
The Dolphins are 3-7 right now. Their next 3 games, they're playing the Commodes, they're playing the Saints, they're playing the Jets, then they play the Steelers, then they play the Bengals. So they could be looking at 4 out of the next 5 games wins, right? And that puts them right at 7-8. They're in the AFC South or in the East or whatever. They'll, you know, maybe they're contending for a wild card spot. They got the Bucks and the Patriots to finish it out. So like, you know what I mean? Like, we could be looking.
They might be in the mix.
They might be in the mix. They don't have a super tough schedule on the way out. You know, some things can happen if they keep fucking running the ball, giving it the A-Chain. Like, get the A-Chain, put it on the A-Train, get the A-Chain. What are we doing? Couple numbers here from Buffalo. Josh Allen, 28 for 40, still got a super hot wife, 306 yards, 2 tug jobs, 1 interception. James Cook, 13 carries for 53 yards. I mean,
Butterfingers.
That's all. Yeah. What are you going to do? Leading receiver for Buffalo, Shakir, 7 receptions for 58 yards. And then other than that, Keon Coleman had 3 receptions, 46 yards, and a tugger. But really, I mean, dude, you know, they had, I guess, really, I don't know if they were designed, but it looks like they had, you know, maybe 22 total rushing design. I don't even know if they were designed.
Allen didn't run at all.
It says he had 4 carries for 31 yards.
But I mean,
but they were like
in that kind of game, especially as things are getting away, you want the ball in the hands of your best player. And you looked at his receiver numbers. I mean, it's all 4, 5, 6, 7 catches. They're all under 60 yards. They're all 60-yard passes, 7-yard passes. They're not stretching the ball downfield, and they can't stop the run. So, yeah,
No.
Buffalo might be a little more vulnerable than people think.
And they didn't have any time to play. Like, they really, like, dude, I mean, if you're McDaniel, how much are you just blowing A-Chain every night? Just saying, hey, I'm rubbing, evaporated milk on his thighs.
Oh, like, goat's milk on the thigh. Yeah. Goat's
like, what are we doing
day.
here? Whatever I got to do to keep this guy going. Great stuff. Liam, you're a fucking genius. Once again, let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Benoit?
Well, let's stick with the theme of Liam being a genius because he was the only one who took the New York Jets laying 1.5 at home to the Cleveland Browns. Now,
what are we doing?
Did the Jets need back-to-back kick returns in the first quarter to get a 14-point lead?
That was insane.
And did Matt, can you read me Justin Fields' passing numbers? Because at one point, he was 5 for 12 for 9 yards. Now, he did throw a deep one later on. But, this game was absolute dog shit. The Jets returned those 2 kicks, and that was pretty much it, man. There wasn't much to say after that. Cleveland doesn't have the kind of offense
your leading scoring weapon is your special teams. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sounds like the 2006 Bears with Rex Grossman at the helm.
Can you read me Justin Fields' final passing numbers?
Bern, I'd be happy to. ConkyBox has him as 6, or he has 11 attempts, 6 completions, 54 yards, 1 tugger, 1 picky.
Now, how long was the touchdown? Can you go look at the receivers and see how long the touchdown was?
Okay, so yeah, here we go. So we got Breece Hall, 1 reception for 42 yards and a touchdown.
Okay, he had 56 passing yards,
and one of the 42 of the yards came on 1 reception.
Breece Hall had a sick run, or it was actually a pass, but he had.
But it was sick. It was his touchdown was sick. But think about
21 carries, 83 yards. They really, hey, get ahead, run the fucking ball. That's all they did. They said, hey, try and catch us. That's all we're doing.
Now, you start looking at the worst teams in the NFL right now, right? You got your Browns, you got your Giants, you got your Jets, you got your
Titans are the worst team in the league.
Right.
Titans are the worst.
Titans, your Saints, right? So Titans aren't looking for a quarterback next year, right? The Giants aren't looking to draft a quarterback early. The Saints, I think, they like Shuck. I think the Saints probably aren't looking for a quarterback. The Browns already have 75 quarterbacks. So the Jets are probably going to be, even if they have the 5th pick, might be the first quarterback off the board next year.
Yeah. Because if you're Tennessee, you better fucking go line.
No, Tennessee can't draft a quarterback. The Giants can't draft a quarterback. The Saints maybe. The Browns. I mean, it would be such a Browns thing to do to add another one.
Yeah, it would.
Well, also, didn't the Jets also get 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner?
They got a lot of picks for Gardner. They got picks. They loaded up on picks right before the trade.
So they're gonna be fucking shopping, baby. You're gonna see a lot of Georgia Bulldogs and Ohio State Buckeyes on the Jets coming up.
But they might not have to jump up to number 1. If they end up getting with 3 or 4, the teams in front of them, like if it's the Giants and Titans, they're not drafting a quarterback. We stay right here.
Yeah. So all right, let's move on. What do we got next, Benoit Payud?
Next one's another tough one for your boy. I thought I had this early. I was the only one who took Mini catching 4.5 at home against Baltimore. Looked good in the first half, and then Minnesota just stopped playing football. Baltimore. Now, Lamar didn't look great, and Baltimore didn't look great, but they looked good enough by the end of this game. It was pretty clear who the best team on the field was.
Dude, can I tell you this, guys? Do you remember this was a couple weeks ago? We had talked Baltimore was fucking dead in the water, right? We had talked about this, and then we went over, there was a thing where they were still favored to win the AFC North. Division. Right. And we were like, there's no way. But then we looked at their schedule, right? And this is the part of that schedule that you're like, man, I don't know. So when we saw this, they had just lost to the Rams, right? So they beat the Bears, they beat the Dolphins, they beat the Vikings, then they play the Browns, then they play the Jets, and then they play the Bengals, right? So right now they're sitting at 4-5. You could be looking at a 7-5 team come Thanksgiving here with the Ravens, and then they got the Steelers, and then the Bengals, and then the Pats, and the Pack, and they got a tough road out with a bunch in division games. But honestly, if you're the Ravens, that's what you want, because that's how you can make up
separation.
Ground. Yeah, that's how you can make up some ground and really set yourself for the playoffs. So you're honestly,
balls
they can
in their
still
court.
win the North.
Balls in their
they're
court.
Playing, dude, Browns, Jets, Bengals are their next 3 games. Then they play the Steelers at home. Like, you're looking at, this is a Ravens team that can make a run and get hot going in the playoffs. Watch the fuck out. Watch the fuck out. Let's keep it moving. Do you guys want some numbies from this game? Really nothing crazy. Lamar Jackson, 17 for 29, 176 yards, 1 tugger. Derrick Henry, 20 carries, 75 yards. Guy's just a fucking beast. He's 12 yards away from breaking his, I think it's 12 yards or something. Like, he's super close to breaking his high school rushing record. His 11th
Christ.
year into the league.
Crazy.
But really, the numbies for this wasn't your boy JJ McCarthy, 20 for 42. So he had 2 more misses than completions. He had 20 for 42 this week, 248 yards, 1 tugger, 2 Piccadillys. I'm going to say this. They had 18 total rushes between 3 different guys, right? Aaron Jones had 9 carries, Jordan Mason had 4, and JJ McCarthy had 5. So maybe 13 total designed rush plays and 42 passing attempts.
Why? With JJ McCarthy as your Q, I don't get it. I don't get why these teams do that stuff. But whatever.
I think KOC is good. He's a good young coach in Minnesota, but man, and I thought because they had got Van Ginkel back, they'd started getting some defenders back. They were able to really put the heat on Goff last week. But I don't know if this NFC North is filled with the least. There's a lot of talent up there, but it might be the least consistent division in all of football. I don't know from week to week what I'm getting from anyone. Right now, the Packers are down 3-0 to the Eagles with 2 minutes left in the third. Like, I don't know whose offense is good. I don't know whose defense is good. From week to week, it's baffling.
I don't know anything about football, Bern. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know a fucking thing. I literally don't.
Sometimes, right?
You know who else doesn't know anything about football?
Everybody.
Me or Liam, because we had a Dick Shake and Triple Shake, by the way. By the way, on our Dick Shake and Triple Shakes, guys, we had a record 7 of them this week. We won 3. So let's keep that in mind. Let's go to the next one. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home laying 2.5 to the New England Patriots. We all took Tampa Bay, and we're all crying in our soup this morning. God damn, the Patriots
never bet against Vrabel.
They can play, man. They are legitimately. They impress me every week.
Yeah,
every week.
Well coached, play smart ball. Like, the formula isn't fucking hard. Be coachable, play smart fucking ball. Can I tell you this though? Do you guys know what Vrabel said to the team as they were leaving the field? Did you guys see this? He said, "Hey guys, great job. NFC South champs. NFC South champs. NFC South champs." Because
they swept them.
They beat the Panthers 42-13. They beat the Saints 25-19. They beat the Falcons 24-23, and then just beat the Bucks 28-23. So he's not wrong. They're the NFC South champs. But I just love that's Vrabel, baby. That's Braves, Daddy.
I wonder if he was breaking balls on that too. Like, oh, you guys want to celebrate? Congratulations to the NFC South champs. So worst division, the goddamn conference. Get it together.
Yeah, you guys think you're tough? Oh, you're fucking NFC South champs right now. Oh, look at you. Yeah, dude.
We don't hang those banners here.
Yeah, I'll tell you though. I mean, they don't. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get in their own way coming up, but they're 8-2 right now, and then down their next games, right? They have the Jets, the Bengals, the Giants, the Bills, and then they got the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins on the way. I'll tell you, the Dolphins always are a fucking problem for them. Even back when they had Brady, they were always fucking annoying. But I don't know. They got to play the Jets twice on the way out. They played the Giants. They played the Bengals. So,
their season, their over-under season win total going into the season was 8.5.
They're definitely going to pass that.
So to say this puts Vrabel, because a lot of times there's a correlation between this. This puts Vrabel very much in Coach of the Year very much. If they're 8.5 is their total and they win 12 games,
Yeah.
13 games. I mean, you lock Mike Vrabel in for coach of the year.
Dude, they could be locking up, a playoff spot, home field advantage in, week 15, man. So, all right. Couple numbies here. Drake May, 16 for 31, 270 yards in the air, 2 tug jobs and a picky. Trayvon Henderson, 14 carries, 147 yards.
Finally.
2 tuggers. Dude, but 147 yards on the ground, they're doing something right.
This guy was someone who had so much preseason hype. He was like a 5th round fantasy draft pick. And the first time he ever touched the ball for the Patriots, he returned like an 87-yard touchdown. I can only imagine all the fantasy owners who drafted this guy and then cut him like week 5 or 6. Like he's probably been on 2 or 3 teams, and someone is sitting there right now with the possible league winner who they picked up off the waiver wire in like week 7 or 8 when this guy finally wakes up. And he looked like the real deal. I think he runs a 4.22.
I'll say this: 31 passing attempts, 27 rushing attempts. Just a balanced game from Vrabel again.
That's how you do it.
Mac Hollins, 6 receptions, 106 yards. Kyle Williams had 1 reception for 72 yards and a tuggy. And then Stephon Diggs, 5 receptions, 46 yards and a tuggy. Not playing bad. Your boy Baker, though, fucking love the dogfight in this fucking guy. 28 for 43, 273 yards in the air with 3 tug jobs. And then, they really didn't do a lot on the ground as far as they had 21 total total rushing attempts in comparison to 43 passing attempts. But Sean Tucker, 9 carries for 53 yards. Rashad White, 10 carries for 38 yards. And then Igbuku, 6 receptions for 115 yards. And Cade Otton, 9 receptions, 80 yards. So still, he doesn't even have his best guys to throw to, and he's still throwing 273 yards and 3 touchdowns in the air. Baker's a stud. He's a stud. What are we doing? He's a stud. Let's keep it moving. What's the next game, Benoit?
Guys, real quick too, and like I said, I can't watch this game because ESPN is feuding with YouTube TV. But through 3 quarters, Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love have combined for 158 passing yards. What is happening? Is there like 70-mile-an-hour winds or something insane going on in Green Bay right now? Is it hailing?
No, they're just
falling from the sky?
They're just battling it out in the trenches, dude. It's just
plain ugly.
Okay, but they've also combined for less than 180 rushing yards. So what's happening? Anyway, okay, guys, back to our next and our now this is our last bad Dick Shake and Triple Shake. We all put our faith in the Arizona Cardinals getting 7 in Seattle. It was hard for me to do. I love Seattle. That game was 28-0 Seattle in the first quarter. It's this play happened twice. The same player from Seattle, the guy they just got from Dallas, number 0. Forced a fumble, picked it up, and ran it back for a touchdown. That happened twice. In the first quarter,
debut
number 0 on the same play.
Welcome this was 28-0 Seattle.
28-0 at the end of the first. Seattle absolutely boat raced them. By the way, a sneaky move from the Cardinals. Remember, Kyler was healthy last week, and we talked about how they sat him so they don't have to pay. Well, then they put him on the IR. And we're like, you know what? Actually, he's not back yet. It's like, no, you don't want to start him. And you were sad when everyone was talking about how he's done and how he's going to be the Raiders quarterback next year.
Then they probably talked to him. They probably talked to him. They're like, hey, do you want to just go on the IR and play PlayStation? Or he's like,
right.
Sure.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
I could totally do that. Can I give you some numbies? Jacoby Brissett, 22 for 44, 258 yards, 2 tuggers. Not a bad day. Right, he had to throw a lot because they were playing from behind the entire game.
Whole time.
Not a lot of running from the Cardinals. You got, we're looking at maybe 23 total rushing attempts and 44 passing attempts. Their leading rusher was Amari Demercado. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you remember? He's the guy who flipped the ball at the goal line.
Oh, Demercado. Okay. 4 carries for 64 yards. Jacoby Brissett had 31 yards on the ground. Trey McBride, shout out tight end. 9 receptions, 127 yards, and a tugger. He had a pretty big day. And then for the Seahawks, dude, This is Seahawks ball. This is how they've been successful. There's a reason they're 7-2. Sam Darnold, 10 completions on 12 attempts, 178 yards in the air, 1 tuggy, 1 Piccadilly. Zach Charbonnet, 14 carries for 83 yards. Kenneth Walker III, 14 carries for 67 yards. George Halani, 7 carries for 31 yards. He had a tugger. Charbonnet also had a tugger. And then they had a couple other guys, had 2 carries here, 4 carries there. Leading receiver, Jackson Smith Njigba. I don't know how to say it. 5 receptions, 93 yards, and a tugger. So
all in the first quarter, by the way.
They were like, hey, Sam, we're up early. Don't throw the ball.
Chill, baby.
Just run. Cool that pistol off this week. Can I tell you this too, guys? Down. Can I tell you this? The Seahawks, they're 7-2 right now, and I'll tell you, they play the Rams, right, in division, but then they play the Titans, the Vikings, the Falcons, the Colts, the Rams, the Panthers, and then the Niners, right? So they don't have the easiest way out, but you could be looking at a 10-win team here, Because they still got to play the Rams twice.
Oh, yeah.
They got to play the Niners, but then they got to play the Colts. I think that's going to be a real, show your dick game when they play the Colts. But, yeah.
Seahawks Rams next week, 4:00 is the game of the week, I think.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
Let's get to it. What's the next one? Because we got to talk about this guy, Benny.
All right.
Benny Wah.
So, here's a fun thing. So, we have the final of that game was 44-22. We lost that one. The final of the next game, also 44-22.
You gotta be kidding.
Which is weird. This time, the Lions over the Commies, our Dick Shake and Triple Shake was good on that one.
Commodes are toast.
We love Detroit laying. What were they laying? 7.5 to Washington and the Mariotas, and it wasn't close. Jahmyr Gibbs had a couple tutties. The Lions did whatever they want. Washington's got some garbage in the fourth quarter to make that seem a little closer than it was, but
it was
the Lions had already taken their foot off the gas at that point.
Can we say this? The commode season is down the shitter.
Oh, it's the second they had to go to Mariota's season was over, dude.
Done.
I have Jaden Daniels was on my fantasy team. I put him on the IR while he was hurt, and I just dropped him because I was like, there's absolutely no reason they would bring him back. There's no reason they're going to bring him back in week 13 or 14 for nothing. They're playing for nothing. Yeah. Let's just get rid of him. I'll clear that spot up for one of my other.
Also, this was I know Jaden Daniels didn't play, but this is Detroit's revenge game. They wanted to put some nuts on chin in this game. By the numbies, Jared Goff, really good game. 25 for 33, 320 yards in the air with 3 tuggers. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries, 142 yards and 2 tuggers. David Montgomery, 15 carries, 71 yards. Jameson Williams, 6 receptions, 119 yards and 1 tugger. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 receptions, 58 yards and a tugger. And then your boy Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 receptions, 30 yards and a tugger. They spread the ball around. They just dropped it all over. They out of the 4 quarters, 3 of them they scored in double digits. So they just kept it on him the whole game. Really wanted to send a message about last year. So all right, good stuff, Benoit. What do we got next, Daddy?
Guys, this is our last Big Shake and Triple Shake. We all like the Rams going to San Francisco laying 3.5. And I'll tell you what, the Rams jumped up 21-0 early. The Niners got it to a 21-14 game by halftime. But then after that, every time the Niners did anything good, the Rams just came back down and did it. I think the Rams are a terrifying team.
Dude,
they run the ball, they throw the ball. Everyone was scared, especially like fantasy guys were scared about Puka and stuff because it was like, oh, Matthew Stafford was spent a week in traction before the season because his 37-year-old back isn't holding up. Matthew Stafford looks like he's doing whatever the fuck
he's having a sleeper MVP season, right?
I don't think it's sleeper. I think your odds right now go Drake May, Matthew Stafford, Daniel Jones, and Jonathan Taylor.
He is way up there, and especially too. I don't think he's ever won MVP. The way and he's just been consistently just awesome, just really good. This was the NFC West has 2 7-2 teams in it. You know,
The
like they're
Rams gonna buy. If the Rams gonna buy, that's a huge problem, dude. If they go into postseason as number one, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
And listen,
Stafford
the Niners.
gets some times to rest. Yeah.
I've said a couple times the score wasn't even as close as it looked. The Niners really hung in that game, man. They're not. They just don't have their weapons, and they've been pasting it together the last couple of weeks. And they finally ran into a situation where they hit a superior team who was playing on all cylinders. But like I said, when that got 21-14 at the end of the first half, I was like, oh shit, we got a game. Second half started. Rams. I don't know. The Rams had the best oranges to eat at halftime. They came out and just blew them away.
I mean, in the second half, though, it's not like they were like the Niners scored 19 points in the second half and the Rams scored 21 points. So it wasn't like it was the tale of two. Like it wasn't super dominant. You know, like they still showed up. But can I give you some numbies for your boy Matthew?
Hit it,
Matthew Stafford, 24 for 36, 280 yards, and four spit in your palm under the blanket with a fleece and the parents on home, 4 tuggies.
Well, then take that blanket off. The parents are home.
Take that blanket off, baby.
God's
Let that
watching.
thing shine. Kyron Williams, 14 carries, 73 yards, 2 tuggers. Blake Corum, 13 carries, 56 yards, no tuggers. I mean, but you look at this too. They had 30 total rushes and 36 passing attempts. Balanced offense. Like, what are we talking about here? The fucking consistency winning teams have balanced attacks. Devontae Adams, 6 receptions, 77 yards and a tugger. Puka Nacua, 5 receptions, 64 yards and a tugger. Colby Parkinson's 4 receptions, 41 yards and a tugger. And then your boy Davis Allen's 2 receptions, 8 yards and a tugger. I mean, Matthew Stafford just fucking slings it. His boys will play their dick off for him. Dude, the Rams and Seahawks are going to be, and they still got to play each other twice on the way out. So they're going to be battling the whole fucking way out. So, all right, let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Benoit?
One more left. Saquon Barkley, dude.
One more left. Who?
Do you know this guy?
Eagles running back.
Yeah. Saquon Barkley. I forget who he was with before the Eagles. Liam, do you remember?
Penn State and Indy Lions.
Oh, he did play for Penn State. You're right. Yeah. And he played for the Zephyrs. I forget what team. Is that Whitpain or something? I don't know. Whitehall, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I think it was Whitehall. All right, last game on the schedule, guys. Your boy here took it down. I took the Chargers laying 3 to Pittsburgh on Sunday night. You guys had the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers plays maybe his worst game of the season. They had a shot to hit DK deep early that may have changed the tenure of this game. Made it a little closer, but this was a 25-10 Chargers victory.
How are the Chargers 7-3? How are the Chargers 7-3?
Again,
their quarterback's good. Once he's comfortable, he's a very good, and they have talent, dude. They got talent out the ass. They got good young players, dude.
How are they 7-3, dude? How are they
good young players, but no offensive line? So it's wild. Their offensive line keeps getting hurt. They keep getting shut down. Guys, Maddie, you want to give me some numbers in a second, but what I'm going to say is through these games right now, we don't have the score of the Philly-Green Bay game. Right now it's 10-0 Philadelphia with about 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. I took Green Bay as a spite move. You guys both took Philly. Not counting this Philly-Green Bay game, our picks are Liam with 19 correct. Matt with 19 correct. Now, both you guys took Philly. So no matter what happens, you're going to be tied at the end of this week.
Okay.
I have 17 correct. So if Green Bay pulls it off, you guys will be up on me 19-19. 18, if Philly pulls it out, you guys will be up on me 20 to 17. So that's where we stand right now.
That makes sense, though. It just comes to show you how difficult it is.
It's impossible.
To come out ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The case in point, the Chargers-Steelers game. By the numbers, Justin Herbert, 20 for 33, 220 yards and 1 tug job. Kamani Vidal, 25 carries, 95 yards, and a tugger. Justin Herbert had 5. So, dude, they had 31 rushing attempts and 33 passing attempts. balanced fucking attack on offense, and they're 7-3, right? Like, what are we doing? Ladidi Mikonke, 4 receptions, 107 yards, and a tugger. He was the leading receiver. The Steelers really couldn't get Ladidi Mikonke. The Steelers really couldn't get anything going, man. I mean, it's ugly. I mean, Rodgers, 16 for 31, 161 yards, 1 tugger, 2 Piccadillys. Jalen Warren, 14 carries, 70 yards. Caleb Johnson, 2 carries for 3 yards. I mean,
And
so
guys,
they had
I don't know
16
if you
rushing attempts and 31 passing attempts. What's up, Daddy?
I don't know if you guys noticed this, right? But I'm in my early 40s. I think you guys are both 40, right? You guys both 40?
I'm 40.
I am 40. Yep.
Yeah, I'm 43, right? The one thing I've noticed as I get older is it just gets colder out, right? You just feel colder, right? It just gets colder.
That's why I love my Archie.
This is a bad sign for Aaron Rodgers that he looked the way he did playing in Los Angeles in Week 10, because it's not going to get any warmer in Pittsburgh. It's not going to get any warmer in Pittsburgh, guys. As time goes by, and he looked like he didn't want to get hit.
I don't see him lasting the whole regular season anyway. So this is about the time that he.
I'll tell you this, dude. I'll tell you this, guys. We were talking about the AFC North. Right now, the Steelers are in first place in the AFC North with a 5-4 record, biting at their heels and looking at the sugar part of their schedule are the Ravens at 4-5. So
that the Ravens right now take them right.
The Ravens could really.
The value's probably gone, but that's the team that's going to win that division.
Yeah.
Dude, the Patriots right now, they're 8-2 and they're on a 7-game win streak. Right? Like, what are we doing? Colts are 8-2. And then, dude, the AFC West, you have Broncos 8-2, Chargers 7-3, and then the Chefs are 5-4. So love it. The Broncos 7-game win streak also. So dude, it's still there's some stuff up in the air, but it's still pretty ugly, And
the Broncos and Chargers are the two most how are both these teams 7-3? You'll watch both those teams have terrible halves. But man, they figure out a way to get it done.
Yeah. Hey, they don't ask you how, they ask you how many. All right. So good stuff. Really love how we did that there. Let's keep it moving and let's move on to this week's picks. LeSchmigley, letting you take the lead, Daddy. Get that big old hoss you got out and let's do some work here. What do we got?
All right, let's do this. We got division game. We got Jets at Patriots. Patriots are favored by 11.5. And I just got done saying this.
So we're taking the dogs.
Yeah, I just got done saying this. Yeah, yep. Until things start to level out and look normal like they did in the early part of the season, I am not laying more than 10 to any division rival on the road. I'm taking Jets plus 11.5.
I'm right there with you, LeSchmigley. I'm right there with you. I love the Pats. I love what they've been doing this year. But I mean, I love your formula, and I'm gonna ride it until it bucks me, and probably even after it bucks me. So what do you got, Benoit? I mean, 11.5 in New England. Yikes.
Let's shake them.
We're gonna do a dick shake and triple shake on the fucking Jets.
That's correct.
This is guys.
So that's not gonna hit.
Yeah. Sorry. Right. We just jinxed that. What do you got next, LeSchmigley?
Yeah. Next, we got Commanders at Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 2.5. I will say, we just got done saying the Commanders with Mariota at the helm. The Dolphins seem to have some fight in them now all of a sudden. And Washington can't keep their defense off the field. So I will take Miami minus 2.5.
Dude, I'm right there with you. If they just follow their formula of run the ball, don't let Puka lose the game for you, or don't let Tua lose the game for you, then run the ball. It's Dolphins plus 2.5. The commodes are fucking down the toilet. Is it Dolphins plus
Dolphins minus 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dolphins minus 2.5. They're going to win by 10. The commodes, they're going to just shit themselves again. Bern, we triple shaking, or you going to zag?
No, we're not zagging here. We're triple shaking. I got no faith in Washington to do anything. They should shut it down.
Yeah, and it's at home too. So, all right, here we go. What do we got next, LeSchmigley?
We have another.
Oh, wait.
division
we should
game.
mention the Miami Washington game is in Madrid, right?
Oh,
Is that game in Madrid?
it's in Europe. Is that effect?
This is the final. Yes, this is the Madrid game. It's the final European game of the year. They are playing the first NFL game ever to be played in España.
At least it'll be warm.
It doesn't change anything for me. Washington.
It's still the commodes are still garbage. What do we got next, Schmigley?
Yep. All right, we got another division game. We got Bears at Vikings. Vikings are favored by 3. This one to me is kind of a toss-up. Yeah, this seems like a toss-up.
Bears +3 or -3?
Bears +3. Yeah, the Vikings are favored by 3.
The Vikings are favored to win?
At home. The Vikings are at home. They're favored to beat the Bears.
Oh,
they're getting the 3. Gimmick. Yeah, they're getting the 3 for being at home.
God,
this game's kind of a toss-up. The Bears are.
I like the. Yeah, go ahead, Schmigs.
The Bears are second in the league in rush yards, so that's something positive. I will take the Bears +3.
Honestly, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna go with you on this. Just because I don't see the Vikings as a really good team. I don't think they could do it. For some reason, the Bears are finding ways to win, ugly ways, but I just don't see the Vikings being able to hang. And I just don't think they have. I don't know. I just wasn't. I mean, it's not like they're fucking running the dick off the ball, right? Like, they passed the ball 42 times. If they do that against the Bears, they're going to fucking lose.
Yeah.
So, if they continue to pass the ball with McCarthy, then it's going to be, it's going to be the Bears. I'm going to take the Bears as well, just because I'm a genius. Benoit, what do you got, Daddy?
You guys can shake dicks together. I'm taking Minnesota.
Wow, you zagged on us. Little zagger. You little zagger. All right, what we got next?
Good one to zag on.
That's not a bad zag.
Next, we got the Texans at the Titans.
Jesus Christ.
Crikey.
Texans looked pretty good. And
in division.
Yeah, I know. And for this one, so I will make an exception for the fucking worst team in the league, okay? The offense of Tennessee is abysmal, dude. They score 14 points a game. The line is 7.5. Texans -7.5. I will take the Texans -7.5. Even
it
on the road.
Your formula. It's 9 or more for your formula.
Well, no, Titans are at home, so they're a home dog. 7.5.
7.
I did just say I would do it.
You can
push it a little bit. I will do it for every team.
9 points or something.
I will do it for every team except the goddamn Titans, dude. They are so bad.
To be fair, bad.
Liam has been calling the Titans the worst team in the NFL since we started doing these picks 4 weeks ago. So he is nothing if not consistent.
I will zag on this and take the tits. I'll take the tits, baby. That's the Titans. Benoit, where are you going?
No, I'm sticking with Houston here. I don't like anything.
Old Sam's boys.
Yeah, I don't like. Give me thick neck.
Give me y'all.
Or maybe Stroud. We might get Stroud back. Stroud might be back. He was concussion protocol.
Old Stroud this week.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me CJ.
What we got next, Schmigs?
Next, we have it's like Division City. We got Panthers at Falcons. Falcons are favored by 3.5. This is another one, dude. I see these teams as even. I didn't really like what I saw with the Falcons last week, so I'm going to take the Panthers +3.5.
Really? See, I don't know. The Falcons, if you look at them in the last couple of weeks, they've just been, I feel like they've been close but no cigar. Like, they barely, like, the Patriots barely snuck by, right? And then the same thing with the Colts. Like, Penix has been playing well. He's heating up. The Panthers are just, like, they had the fluke in Green Bay, but they just lost to the Saints.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I know. This is I mean, if you want to be a zagger, you can be a zagger here, Schmigley, but I'm going with the Falcons all day, especially at home. So what are you doing, Liam? You're doing the Panteras?
I'll do Panthers +3.5. Or I think it was 3, sorry.
All right, I was okay.
3.5.
So Falcons are -3.5. Okay.
Yeah, so that means Falcons win by a field goal. I still got it. Division game. They're pretty evenly matched, I think. So.
All right, where are you going, Benoit?
Like the Falcons at home, fade them on the road. I'm going to take the Falcons.
All right. Schmack.
Okay.
Look at you. You're schmack.
Next, we got the Buccaneers at Bills. Bills are favored by 5.5, but I say no fucking way. I don't care if it was a division game against the Dolphins. I lost a lot of faith in Buffalo watching that game because their offense just looked so bad. So I will take Bucks with the 5.5.
I'm with you too. I'm taking the Bucks as well. I love Baker being like, "Hey, MVP, this is what a real MVP looks like," and putting some nuts on chin. In my experience, the Bills don't bounce back well. They take a couple games to get going. If they do win, it'll be ugly, and it won't be by 5.5 points. It'll be by a last-second field goal. So I like them. I like the Bucks. Benoit, what do you got, Daddy?
I couldn't disagree with you more on that, Matt. I think the Buffalo Bills have been an absolute yo-yo this year. They go up, they go down. They don't play in the middle. It's only extremes. Give me the Buffalo Kills to win by 6 or more.
Okay, what about the Haley Steinfelds? Are you going to TDA?
Love them. Guys, 10-7 game with 6 minutes to go in the Birds-Packers.
Oh, thanks for the update. What do we got next? The Schmigley.
Next, we have the Chargers at Jags. Chargers
7-win Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers are favored by 2.5. I'm not gonna lie, man.
That's it?
Yeah, I kind of like the Chargers. They keep winning games, and it looks like Herbert, like when he is set and they can protect him, he's the real deal. I think they'll be able to do that against the Jags. So give me the Chargers minus 2.5.
Also, I always feel like there's like an unspoken rivalry between Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert, you know? So I think Herbert wants to come out and prove something. He's still butthurt from that playoff loss however many years ago. So yeah, what do we got here? Chargers. I think I mean, they have 7 wins. I'm fucking baffled that they have 7 wins. But what are you doing, Benoit?
You said it all, Matty. That's all. 2.5. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, for sure. It's the Chargers are minus 2.5, right?
Chargers need to win by a field goal.
Yep,
done. They're winning.
Which I think they can do.
For sure. All right, what do we got next, Schmigs?
All right, next we have the Packers at Giants. Packers are favored by 7.5. I'm sorry, Bern, but the Giants are officially hosed. They just fired their coach. Dart is on concussion protocol, so it's the Scussle show, and they're just in complete disarray. I got to take Packers minus 7.5.
I will be taking the Packers as well because I'm not a cunt, and I will never, ever, well, I'm going to say never, but fuck the Giants. They suck.
I mean, they play the Cowboys at some point this year, bud, so you're going to have to make a decision.
God damn, you're right. I will. But yeah, until then, fuck them. I think go ahead.
I think if Jaxson Dart doesn't play and Brian Dable's gone, I think Kafka has the rocks to do the thing that we've all wanted him to do, the thing that me and my brother were screaming for him to do in the fourth quarter. That is crab legs. That is famous Jameis. Give me the New York Giants with Jameis Winston at home, giving the Packers a run for their money.
Bern, I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Bern, if it comes out that they're starting Jameis before the game, I will change my pick. I will tell you that right now. Put it on the record. I will change my pick if they come out saying that they're starting Jameis. I'll fucking change it. Guaranteed.
Cool. I won't allow it, but I like where your head's at.
All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Liam,
next.
Did you have something you wanted to say?
No, just I will not change my pick, but I would love nothing more than for famous Jameis to get another shot. Dude.
Me and my little brother are watching the game, and we're just trotting Russell Wilson out there, who has no interest in being a football player. I forget who it was. I forget which. Who was it? It was a commentator this week, a guy who was an old Hall of Famer, who said, "I have never seen a player play himself out of the Hall of Fame the way Russell Wilson has in the last few years."
Wow.
Wow.
That's
he doesn't want to be there.
Oh my God.
He doesn't want to be there.
Dude, that is, I mean, you nailed it. Wanted to play themselves out of the Hall of Fame. Dude, yeah, couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Go ahead. What's next, Schmigs?
Dude, Schmitty just made a fucking giant balls catch, dude.
I mean,
what a fucking beast. He's
stud.
like small guy, and he's got
the gonads
of a champion.
Yeah, he's got the biggest nuts.
Sorry. Let me carry on. All right, another division game. We got Bengals at Steelers. Steelers are favored by 5.5. I do not like the Steelers. I have no idea how they're winning games, but Cincinnati gives up the most points in the league, and division rivals split more often than not. So Steelers need this win really bad. So I'll take Pittsburgh minus 5.5.
They needed to stay up on the red hot Ravens right now, who are nipping at their heels.
They have to win, and Cincinnati's defense sucks. So
yeah, I'm going with the Steelers as well. I would love for Cool Joe to come in and put his nuts on Rodgers' chin, but
I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't be mad on this one. Benoit, what do you got?
You got to score 40 points to beat the Bengals. I don't think the Steelers can do it. Give me Cincinnati.
Ooh, good point. Good point. You got to
you got to score 40. You got to score 40 to beat them.
If there's one team you can score 40 on,
if the Steelers are going to score 40 points this year, it's going to be this game. But I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just going to hope. I'm going to hope a little hope.
Right. What we got next?
All right, next we got the Seahawks at Rams. The Rams are favored by 2.5. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Both of these teams look really fucking good right now. Seattle definitely shut me up last week because I said, they can't take care of the ball. They turn it over.
Let's see them do it. And then they went and did it. You know, like we were all in the let's see them do it.
Yeah.
And they fucking did it. So wait, what is it? Who's favored?
The Rams
are favored by 2.5.
It's the at-home thing. Okay.
This is a classic on a neutral field. This game is a coin flip.
Yeah.
This is going to be... I mean, it's also for first place in the division because they're both sitting at 7-2. Or 7.
Yeah, that being said, I do think that... Listen, the Seahawks are for real, but the Rams are more for real. I think the Rams are the better team. I'll take Rams minus 2.5.
I mean, they're both sitting at 7-2. They're both on a 4-game win streak. Like these guys are.
This is game of the week. Like, you know what I mean?
They're both smashing fools. They're smashing.
And Seahawks are 4-0 at away, or they're undefeated away. So I don't know.
That's just this year.
Tough.
I think they won their last 9 road games.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. I'm going to take the Rams. I think Stafford's just on a fucking tear, and I love it. So what are you going with, Benoit? LeSchmigley, you're doing the Rams?
I am.
All right.
10 road games in a row. Give me Seattle.
Wow. You love you some Darnie.
Okay.
You love you Big Sam.
I really love their coach, man. I really like the fact that he's a defensive coach who has made the offense work. Whenever that happens, I'm like, this guy hired the right guys. He's young. He's smart. He came from Baltimore.
I like seeing strategic, being strategic. Like, hey, we went up super early. Sam, don't give the ball away. We're just gonna fucking run it. We're just gonna shut it. Yeah. How about this? Let's not make this the big fucking dick show. Let's control the clock and run the goddamn ball.
Park that bus.
Smart. It's smart. It's smart, and I love seeing it. And that's how. Hey, defensive coaches usually are pretty smart like that, where they love being strategic. They love controlling the clock. If you look at the Chip Kellys of the world, that all they want to do is fucking get fantasy points. Those guys don't know, strategically always get their fucking dicks chopped off. So what do we got next?
And also, guys, 15 games this week. Only 2 buys. Colts Saints are the only buys this week.
Oh, no,
Daniel. So we have no Dimesy or the Saints to shit on next week. So we'll have to figure out a new shtick.
Love it. What do we got?
All right, next we got Chiefs at Broncos.
Damn, another division.
Yeah, the Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
What?
To that, I say, go fuck yourself. This is everyone just being on the Chiefs' nuts. This is a rare game where you can get a team as good as Denver with
At
points.
home.
And not only with points at home, you're getting more than a field goal.
You're getting the
So,
hook.
Yeah. So I think you can't take anything but Broncos plus 3.5.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Yeah. Bern, your thoughts. I'm totally on the Broncos. I've been loving Bo Nix all year. Love it.
I'm not as high on the Broncos, but I think Liam has absolutely diagnosed this. We have two competitive teams. They're playing their asses off. If the Broncos, if Sean Payton, who knows, he wants to put a stranglehold in this division, beating the Chiefs at home is a real statement for them to make. And not only are they getting a field goal, they're getting an extra half point. I think Liam's right. You can't. If it was three or 2.5, if it was 2.5, I'd be really tempted for Kansas City.
It's
3.5, gotta go Denver. Gotta go Denver.
You can lose by 3 and still win.
Totally.
All right. Next we have Ravens at Browns. The Ravens. Yeah, another division.
Remember last week there was only one division game on the entire slate.
Oh shit!
Remember that?
Yeah.
So
why don't they do it at the beginning? I loved when they used to do the first week of the year was all division games. They never do that. I hate.
Well, now they have to. Now they have to do the Super Bowl winner versus the Super Bowl loser because they have the extra game, 17 games, so they get the fudge one. But last week one division game. This week there's like at least 7 or 8. Yeah, most of them.
Yeah. So what's the spread on this?
Spread on this, Ravens are favored by 8.5.
Ooh, that's
and you know
tough.
What? I said I wouldn't lay over a touchdown on the road against a division opponent. And you know what? I'm gonna stick to my guns. I can't believe I'm saying this, but give me the Cleveland Browns.
Wow. I don't see it. Even in the dog pound, I'm going with the Ravens all day. They're on a heater. They're about to take over the NFC North or the AFC North. I'm totally going with the Ravens. Benoit, what do you got?
Baltimore wins this game by a touchdown. Give me the Brownies.
It's 8.5.
I know. So give me the Brownies. Baltimore wins by a touchdown.
I'm sorry.
So give me them Brownies. Give me them Brownies.
I didn't think comprehend at a third grade level. So
we said, you said Derrick Henry. 19 rushes, 75 yards last week. Lamar did not look great in that game. They just played a really inferior opponent. I thought the Browns defense would travel. They didn't. Maybe they'll be able to play at home. But 8.5, I don't know. The Ravens, I'm still not there.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I see it. What's next?
All right. The next, we have the Sunday night game. It is Lions.
Wait, we missed one. San Fran, Arizona.
Oh, my God. Sorry. I have that on here. Sorry, I jumped over it.
It's all good.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
You're good. All right, you're right. We have the 49ers at the Cardinals. The 49ers are favored by 3. I'm not that crazy about the 49ers, but Arizona does not score in the fourth quarter, dude. So it's going to be a close division game, and the Cardinals can't fucking close anything. So I'd say give me the Niners -3.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, actually, no, I'm not with you. I'm riding with my boy Jacobs. I'm going to zag. I'm going to zag.
That is your boy. Jacobs. You're right.
I love Jacobs. He's been having a sleeper great year, man. Shout him out.
This is a 100%, like, I would never bet this game in real life. In fact, me and my brother joked because for a long time, back when we were living on Martin Street, when they first started doing the international games, it would just be Mexico City, and it would always be the Niners in Arizona. This game should be moved to Mexico City so that it doesn't have to play on U.S. soil. I don't know. I mean, honestly, this is a total coin flip. I'm trying to quick tally who I want to be ahead of, who I'm behind, who do I fade, who do I back. Give me the Niners. I hate that. God. No, fuck it. Niners.
All right. Next game.
Don't love it.
Next game, we have the Lions at the Eagles. That's the Sunday night game. All right.
Big boy time.
They're in a tough game right now. The Eagles are. But the pattern is, you know what I mean? They cool off and then they get hot again. So if it's only 1.5 Eagles at home, I say give me the Eagles all day.
Is that it? 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5. So the Eagles just have to win at
Pretty
home,
much just
prime time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1000% taking the Birds. Not a problem. The Lions are front runners. They're not real deal. It's going to be in the cold, not in a dome like they're used to. They're coming to Philly. It's going to be Sunday night. Fucking mega, big, Jared Goff always folds under the brightest lights. So he's going to have 5 picks. We're going to fucking dick spank
And
him.
he doesn't do well in the weather too, right?
No.
Goff?
Doesn't do well in the cold. Doesn't do well under the prime time. So yeah, I'm liking us. Benoit, your choice.
Oh, I can't wait to be chewing on your kneecaps next Sunday night when we're doing a podcast. At the end of the year, we'll have to tally up all of the different wins where I fade the Eagles to fuck you guys and you fade the Giants to fuck me and see what the actual real scores are. But I am going to take Detroit here for content.
Thanks for content.
See in hell. Maddie, could I possibly do a dick shaking triple shake on the Eagles in a primetime game? I couldn't do that.
Not if you want to look yourself in the mirror. Yeah,
I'm a man, so give me Detroit catching 1.5. I really wish that was 2.
We're all barely
1.5 is fine.
Give me Detroit. And then what do we got? It's the Cowgirls against the Radares.
Yes. Last game, the Monday night game, we have Cowboys at Raiders. Cowboys are favored by 3.5. I know you're going to hate this, Matt, because I know you hate when I take the Cowgirls, but
you've lost every fucking time. You've lost every time, Liam.
But Gino has completely come undone at this point, and
so what?
He's
what if Dak
turnover
throws 3
machine?
Pick sixes? It could happen. You disappoint. You disappoint me, Liam.
This is Matty getting upset that he realized that he has to take the Raiders in the game.
Whatever. I took the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, and you guys are saying the same fucking thing. All right.
You took the Cardinals this week too against San Francisco. This is picking the Raiders is it's. I did it last week. It's not easy. It doesn't feel good.
How has Geno Smith not lost his job yet?
Because there's no one behind. Who's his backup?
Yeah.
Look it right. Is there? Yeah, they're not. They don't have much.
There's the answer.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I guess that's what they have.
Right? Yeah.
So, Bern, are you taking your arch enemies?
You're goddamn right, Matty. I'm going to make you be the only motherfucker to take the Raiders here. Of course I am.
Nice. All right.
That may work in his favor. It's in Las Vegas.
It might. There's a hook on it.
It has the last 2 weeks. So, 2 out of the last 3 because they were on a bye. But whatever. All right. That does it for our picks this week. Let's move on. Let's do a little. Who's that dude? Go ahead, LeSchmidt. Go ahead, Benoit.
All right, guys. You guys know the rules. Anybody doesn't know the rules right now? I'm going to pick a random NFL player. I'm going to give these guys a couple of facts, 3 facts. They're going to be able to ask me a question each and then make a guess as to who the player is. If the player is not guessed, we'll keep going through that sequence. All right. I am going to give you 3 facts about this player. This player won a Heisman Trophy. Okay. This player was listed as 6'1" and 225 pounds during their playing career. This player won an NCAA national championship. So let the questions flow.
Did we watch this person's career?
Not really. He played while we were alive, but I mean, unless you were
before our time,
really into football as a 5-year-old, probably not 5 or 6 or 7.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Liam, question.
Did he play offense?
He did play offense.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, trophy winner. That should have been obvious. Yeah.
Any guesses?
O.J. Simpson.
Nope. Already used him. All right. This guy was a 3-time unanimous All-American in college. The years were 1980, 1981, and 1982. So that's when he was in college. He was in college a little before we were born. Well, I was born in 82, but 3-time unanimous All-American, 80, 81, and 82. Offensive player.
Did this person play quarterback?
No.
Okay. So it's a running back. Liam asked if they played running back.
Yeah, did they play running back? I think they did. It sounds like they did. You know.
You want to. I mean, if that's what you think, you want to burn.
Yeah.
The
Did they play running back?
This person played running back. This person claimed to be the. You have a guess, Liam or Matt?
No.
This person claimed to be the valedictorian of their high school.
Damn.
Dude, I'm so bad at these.
Your questions don't have to have anything to do with the fact that I just gave you. You know what I mean? Like they could be any other question you have.
Gosh. Valedictorian at their high school. They won a national championship. We didn't watch them play. But like they played while we were alive, right?
We were aware of who this player was, you know what I mean? But they graduated college in 82.
Okay. All right.
Played for, had a long NFL career. So like as little kids, we knew who this person was. But
man. Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Did they play Did they play in the SEC?
They did.
Okay. Nice. I'm narrowing it down then. Liam. Liam, ask if they played for Georgia.
No, wait. First of all, stop. We're done with this. All right. You get your questions. Liam gets his questions, and then we go. Maddie, you fucking have a question. You wait till the next time it gets asked.
All right.
We're done. I let it go for 2 weeks. We're done here. Liam's his own person. He can ask his own goddamn question. Stop bullying him into this.
Did he play for the Washington Redskins?
He did not.
Damn it. I actually had... Okay. All right.
Who was your guess if he did, Leo?
Well, the Redskins were good in 9, like, right? You said
for like 5 years. Trophy winning.
Oh wait, never mind. That was 92. Well, no, I'm trying to like narrow it down to like what teams were good then. You know?
We're rolling. We're pretty lit on time, aren't we, Maddie?
Yeah, we're pretty high on time.
Okay, this person has a mixed martial arts record of 2-0.
All right, I definitely know who it is then. Bern, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did this person play for Georgia?
This person did play for Georgia.
Got it. All right. Are we making guesses yet?
I mean, Liam has a
question.
Did this person play? Did this person play in the NFC East?
This person played for
Liam. You're asking all the wrong questions.
This person played for 3 different teams in the NFC East.
Good question.
Yeah, in your face, Matt. This person played for 3 teams in the NFC East.
All right. Can I guess?
You can.
Is it Herschel Walker?
It is Herschel Walker. Some of the other clues
he graduated in 82. So it was like Herschel Walker. Who is the guy, the running back for USC that won it? Fuck. I'm blanking.
Your mother's upper lip.
Oh yeah, Marcus Allen, that guy.
Marcus Allen, yeah. That's
and then I think it was Flutie. I think won it, and then Bo Jackson. But like in the early '80s, those were the guys.
There was there's a running back run there for a while.
It was like Earl Campbell, Tony Dorsett, Archie Griffin, like all those guys won him in like the late '70s, early '80s. But Archie I knew Herschel. I was throwing it up between Marcus Allen or Herschel Walker. Those are the 2 guys I thought.
I had other questions where this guy played for the USFL before going to the NFL. 5th round pick. This guy had
really a 5th round pick.
He came out of college and played for the USFL for 3 years and was their MVP.
So it was like the Reggie White and Jim
right.
Jim what's his face?
Buffalo and then the year it folded up, he was a 5th round pick.
That's fucking game.
Love it. Speaking of it being game, there's been another episode.
Wait, can I just shit on Herschel Walker for a minute? He had a terrible Georgia Senate run.
Yeah.
He claimed to be the valedictorian of his class. That was not true. He claimed to have graduated in the top 1% of his class at Georgia. Turns out he did not graduate from Georgia. He claimed to have 1 child. He has 5.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. He was nuts, dude.
Herschel had a weird run. He is now currently under the Trump administration, the ambassador to the Bahamas. So it just goes to show, if you keep lying about your shit, but you were good at football once upon a time, you got a gig forever.
People will like you. Yeah.
People will get you.
Hey, love it. Speaking of people liking you forever, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasy. He's Liam Reese. And in case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. And also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe. And we'll keep bringing you this incredible content. Thank you so much for listening. We love you more than anything. Thanks. See ya!